Create a new fantasy team each week with SPITCH and track the progress of your players in real time with live up to stats. Enter free-to-play or paid entry tournaments and win real money. Download SPITCH today for free. Register and play via the link in the description. At the halfway stage of Double Gameweek 36, a score of 46 points -8 has seen a small drop down to 89k. But the hits have definitely improved the squad, and 3 of the 4 have already paid off. Jordan Pickford is one of them. A late change of heart saw the Everton goalkeeper come in rather than Schmeichel, with doubts over Leicester's mentality after losing to Roma. But opting for Richarlison at the expense of Laporte hasn't got off to the best of starts, with the centre-back scoring in a 5-0 win over Newcastle. Reece James added to the frustration in defence, as Chelsea blew a 2-goal lead late on against Wolves. That fixture saw Mason Mount left out as an unused sub. We're yet to pick up a return in midfield, after opting to downgrade Martinelli to Gordon in order to fund Richarlison. But the Everton forward at least has an assist to his name, after Mason Holgate turned in the rebound from his initial effort. Eddie Nketiah is the biggest success amongst the 4 transfers so far, thanks to a first half brace against Leeds. So let's take an early look at the transfer plans ahead of a Sunday deadline for Game Week 37. Part of the reason in taking the -8 last week was to get the 3 Everton players in early for their Double Gameweek 37. So there's less of a need to make further moves. If I was to make one, as mentioned on the watch list, Wilfried Zaha is a player that interests me, with 2 away fixtures against Aston Villa and Everton. He scored 8 goals in 13 matches since returning from AFCON, trailing only Ronaldo and Son in that time, and 6 of those came on the road. Another move that continues to tempt me is Salah to Son. The Egyptian has still only managed 3 goals in open play in his 13 matches since AFCON. But my current feeling is that I'd rather have 2 free transfers going into Game Week 38. Tony, Robertson, Son and Kulusevski are all players I've got my eye on for the final day. So the plan is to save the free transfer this week, and here's how the team is set to line up. Pickford has really stepped up in the last couple of matches, making 7 saves against Leicester and 5 against Chelsea before that. Everton have shipped just 1 goal across their last 4 home matches, conceding the joint fewest big chances, with 2. Recently back from injury, Luca Digne comes into the team at the expense of Reece James, given that Chelsea have found a way to concede against Wolves and Everton in their last 2 matches. There's also uncertainty as to whether he'll start, and if he does, whether he'll play at wing-back or centre-back, depending on his minutes against Leeds and Liverpool. With 2 clean sheets in their last 4 matches, Aston Villa have conceded just 2 big chances. Only Liverpool and Crystal Palace have allowed fewer. There's currently no place for Jacob Ramsey in the 11 with doubts over his fitness. But he has a decent chance of featuring this weekend according to manager Steven Gerrard. And if he were to be deemed fit to play, it would cause a further benching headache. Mo Salah faces a Southampton side that have conceded 9 goals in their last 4 matches, with only Watford and Norwich faring worse. No side have allowed opponents more big chances than their 12. Anthony Gordon has fashioned the team-leading tally of 25 attempted assists during this calendar year, while trailing only Richarlison for shots, with 30 compared to the Brazilian's 45. The Toffees continue their fight to avoid relegation with 2 favourable home matches, particularly Brentford, who are without a clean sheet on the road during this calendar year, conceding 19 goals in 9 matches, with only Everton and Man United shipping more. It's tough to leave out Eddie Nketiah after he added to his goals tally at the weekend. Over the last 4 game weeks, only Jesus and Ronaldo have scored more goals than his 4, and he ranks joint top with the Portuguese international for shots on target with 9. Harry Kane joins Richarlison to complete the forward line, ahead of Burnley's visit to London. The Clarets could be without both first choice centre-backs after James Tarkowski suffered a hamstring injury against Aston Villa. Richarlison is set to wear the armband ahead of back-to-back home fixtures, having amassed 4 goals and 2 assists in the last 6 game weeks. He's fired a league-high tally of 26 shots in that time, ranking joint top with Zaha for shots on target with 11, and joint top with Jesus for big chances with 6.